58 years ago, Tafawa wrote to the World Bank saying he wants to borrow $82 million. P2B, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The issue of power in Nigeria is very important, that whoever is planning to become the next president of Nigeria, because it is one of the factors that drive the economy and productivity. P2B, one of the presidential aspirants on the platform of People Democratic Party, PDP, was in an interview session with Arise News, and he was talking about productivity and how it can boost the economy. But Rufai Hosseini, one of the anchors of the program, reminded P2B that without power, there will not be productivity, and the economy will also be affected. So how does he plan to solve the issue of electricity in Nigeria? The response of P2B to that question goes thus. Fixing power is not rocket science. To fix power, you must have the commitment to do it the right way. Between 2015 and today, Egypt increased their power production from 26,000 megawatts to 55,000 megawatts. Even if Nigerians do not want, I, as a president, will go to them and ask how they did it. It is not from the moon. We are the biggest economy in Africa, but we are generating 4,000 megawatts. And South Africa, the second largest economy, is doing 50,000 megawatts with a 60 million population. And Egypt, the third largest economy, is doing 55,000 megawatts with a 100 million population. If you want power to change, it will change. In September 1964, Tafawa wrote World Bank saying, I want to borrow $82 million to build Kanji Dam, and that was 58 years ago. In that letter, Tafawa said the project was to spur the economic growth of his country. In the reply from the World Bank, they said they approved the loan because it will help the development of his country. $82 million in today's money is about $1 billion. So, Tafawa had the foresight of building 1,000 megawatts of electricity with $1 billion. Today, Nigeria's debt is about $120 billion. Imagine if we had thrown third of our debt into generating power, we would have 40,000 megawatts, and Nigeria would have a manufacturing hub for the whole of Africa because we have the talent. Okay. Oga, you have the theory, but look for sponsors to financially settle PDP delegates so that we can have you as our next president. The only language that the PDP delegates here is money, not theory. So give them what they want and get what you want from them. If you cannot play within the rule of today's Nigerian politics, don't bother to contest. It is a waste of time, energy, and resources. Unfortunately, I no follow for that. It's like this person is saying, if you cannot beat them, join them. But is it supposed to be that way? Because I am the only right person standing, so I should join the people who are not doing the right thing. Look, I believe one uniqueness is, P2B uniqueness is him being able to say, I don't want to do this thing than they do. Now, I'm not saying he's the best, but I'm saying he has said it severally, that he's not going to. He's not going to do this thing they're doing. And I think that's what's making him unique. In fact, that is what even everybody is saying. Though some people are like, he's greedy, he's stingy, he does not want to spend money, and all that. Fine, you can also say that. But the uniqueness in him is the way, this theory now that you're saying, that is what he has. And he saying he's not going to bribe anybody. True. They're not supposed to tell you, say, if you suffer, say, make you accept help. They're not supposed to pay you to accept help. They're supposed to pay you. Nigerians, we need good presidents. We need good leadership. At this point in time, nobody is supposed to be bribing us or sweet-coating us to accept good leadership. If we really know what we want. I'm just saying. Must we continue to live in corruption? I think someone has to stop it so that we can grow, and that is what P2B wants to achieve. Okay? You have to get to power by any means possible to be able to change the narrative. Do you think so? I think the means you get something also affects how you use it. I think so. I will always say, money where you no suffer for get. No matter, except you have built yourself to be someone who is disciplined. That is when the money is going to be useful to you. Let's say you are someone who is into a kind of business deal and hits money. That money, you didn't see it coming. You never planned that in so time, maybe in your financial goal for year 2022, you're going to make that kind of money. And that money comes and it's not even the end of the year. If you're not careful with that money, you will spend it the way it came. Especially if you're not disciplined. Especially if not soft money be that. Money that you did not put in time for. You did not put in resources for. I'm telling you, you go blow them the same way it came. I don't know if you are getting what I'm trying to say. Meaning, if P2B today, okay, he joins them, at the end of the day, he becomes the president, I feel it would have sincerely, it would have corrupted what he wants to do. In my own opinion, I stand to be corrected though. In my own opinion, I believe it will corrupt because how can I, first of all, even the APC people, now they won't even bar for me pass. I will give 100 million. I go to settle delegates inside. Then you want me to come. I want to serve you, and I am paying to serve you. I am paying for people to vote for me. To me, I just mean to settle them. That when I come into power, I do whatever I like. That is how I see it. But someone who is saying no, I won't do it this way because I want to go in without having in mind that these people are owing me. Let it be that I'm the one owing these people. That is how I see it. I stand to be corrected, though. Peter is changed. He has failed us if he hearkens to your advice, whether now or in future. Light will only come to this country through one who will not heed your advice. Exactly. Look, the thing is, other times, other years, you have been doing it this way. Money for hand, back for ground. You use money, first of all, you pay money for forms, you buy delegates. It has been happening. Can't we do something differently? There is an English, idiom or proverb that said, you cannot do the same thing you do and expect different results. You have been trekking from, let's say, what's it called? You have been trekking from Gombe to Adamawa. You can never do anything different if you have been trekking. Let's say you have been trekking from Gombe to Adamawa and you're expecting something different. Maybe you're expecting that, maybe you have enough time. You cannot. Maybe you want enough time to be able to cover your other activities for the day. I keep tracking. It won't be possible. You have to start entering a bus so that the bus will get you to wherever you're going, in time. And then you have enough time to do whatever you're doing. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news with you. Thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.